vlog. Welcome back to another video. My sister and I are currently in Venice, Italy. We just spent last night here. We took a red eye the night before from New York, which was crazy because I literally was in the city from like Sunday to Wednesday morning and had Paige's wedding on Tuesday. Drove back upstate Wednesday morning after only sleeping a few hours, and then unpacking from the city, repacking for this trip. We're gone for like 10 days and getting in a car and going back to Newark Airport the next day. So it's been a crazy couple of days. I definitely am feeling a bit jet lagged and tired, but we made it and the flight was really, really nice. We're doing a little sisters trip in Italy. We really haven't done something like this like ever, so we're really excited, and we're going on the Ritz-Carlton Yacht. We are getting on it this morning and we're on it for 6 nights. We are going around Italy, Croatia, and I believe Montenegro. And we're going with the Eberjay team. They are on the yacht and doing a partnership with the Ritz-Carlton. So it's gonna be a really, really fun week. We had a really nice night last night. We landed yesterday. It was raining. We took a car to a boat, to a water taxi to get to this hotel. It's beautiful. It's called the Gritty Palace and it is in Venice. And I've only been to Venice once, and it was 9 years ago. I went when I was studying abroad in Rome. My friend and I ended our study abroad trip here. I think we literally stayed here for one night, and we stayed in nothing like this of a hotel. It's just such a different experience, and I was like, wow, so much has changed and I've come so far since then. But yesterday Lucy and I just got here. We went and got sandwiches from a place I found on TikTok. We walked around a bit. I ended up needing a nap because I could not sleep on the plane. My Oura ring says I slept 3 hours and 40 minutes, and it was an 8.5 hour flight. So I just did not sleep much, but I was trying to catch up on some work, and then I took an 1.5 hour nap after we got the sandwiches while Lucy did some work, and then we went on the gondola that takes you around the canals here, which was really pretty. We just did a 30-minute one, and then we went for dinner at this pasta place that our hotel recommended, and it was really delicious. And then we came back here and went to bed, but still only slept just under 8 hours, and I feel like I need a 12-hour sleep to be rejuvenated and on this time zone. So we're thinking a nap will happen together this afternoon once we get on the yacht, and it's gonna be a really fun week. So I'm excited to take you guys along with us on our little sisters trip. It's going to be adorable. Just to give you a little bit of the room here, it was so sweet, so cute. We had beautiful views. They literally have insane fresh flowers all over the hotel. And in the room, we had some champagne last night. This is my look to get on the boat. Lucy looks very cute. Say hi. Hi. And then the bathroom, which the tub is full because Lucy couldn't figure out how to drain it last night. But the bathroom was gorgeous and had a life-changing shower in there yesterday. Alright, we made it on the yacht. Just checked into our suite, so I wanted to give you guys a little room tour of it. both working for a bit and honestly just organizing our clothes for the 6 nights that we're here. But now we're going to the welcome cocktail and meeting other guests, and there's also like 12 other creators on the trip. And yeah, and then we're having dinner, just the two of us, at the Asian restaurant is what they said. So excited for that, and I think we need to actually go to bed earlier tonight. You love your sleep. I love it. I think I like it more than you. I love it. You used to like it more. We just made it to Zadar, which is in Croatia, and Lucy and I slept in a bit. We woke up at like 10, which was nice, and we're gonna get off and maybe get some lunch and do like a little bit of walking around just because it's our first day and I feel like we should do a little bit of exploring, although I probably would have been perfectly happy just lying by the pool here and relaxing. But we're gonna get off and just grab some food or something, and then I believe we have a dinner tonight. Need to double check that. All of my clothes are still getting steamed, so I had to just go with an outfit that didn't need to be steamed. We're getting them all back today because we had so much that needed to be steamed, and you can't have a steamer in the room here because it's a fire hazard. So I'll show you my outfit. I'm wearing some shorts with my old boat shoes and this meshki long top necklace, and then I'm bringing a tote. This is also the closet setup, which is very nice. For a little cocktail hour on the boat with the Ritz team and the Eberjay team. They're doing a collab on this trip, so we have a lot of Eberjay to wear. I'm wearing this little gingham dress. We also are doing a dinner with the Eberjay team tomorrow and the girls they brought, and it's gonna be in Dubrovnik, like in town, so I'm really excited for that. I've been to Dubrovnik before. I actually went to my friend Yelena's wedding in Dubrovnik. I want to say it was like 3 summers ago, 2023 or 2024, and I actually met Zoe there, who's one of like my best friends. Both of them came to my wedding, but Zoe and I had followed each other for years. You guys have definitely seen me post her. They both came on my bachelorette, but I actually met her at Yelena's wedding, which is so funny because we'd followed each other for so long, and it was in Dubrovnik. So James and I stayed in like an Airbnb in Dubrovnik, and we were there for like a few nights. I want to say like 3 or 4 nights. And we really did some exploring. It wasn't huge. We stayed in Old Town, so we kind of just walked around there. It is touristy, but I feel like we found some good spots to like go in the ocean and eat at. There was this really fun bar that we went to that James like jumped off the rocks at. I remember I was like too scared because it was too high, but maybe I would do it. So I think we'll go back there while we're exploring tomorrow. So we'll disembark again. So we disembarked today to go into Zadar, and we found this really cute coffee shop and had lunch and then walked around, and Lucy got like she collects magnets, so she was like getting magnets, and then we got candy at a candy store, and then we got back on the boat. We woke up at 10 today, so we had not a ton of time. And then tomorrow I think we'll get off the boat to explore on our own, come back, and then get off of it again for dinner if we wake up with enough time. I'm like debating doing the workout class at 9 a.m. because we woke up at 10 today, and I feel like I need another night of sleep that's like as good as that because it felt so good. Also, our brow gel, our best seller. People are obsessed with it. It's the best. I use it every single day. This is our clear shade. We're launching 2 new shades of it because it's our best seller. They're going to be called Twig and Petal. So it's a light brown and like a deep brown, and I've actually been using the light brown. I actually might use it a little bit on top of this, but we're renaming our clear one because the other ones have fun names, Twig and Pebble. We're gonna rename our clear one, which is this one, to Bubble, and it is going to be like lacquered in blue, which I think is really fun. So I'm really excited about that. It's happening at the end of this month is when we get all of the stock in. We've experienced delays again. It was supposed to come end of June. Now it's coming end of July, but I think it's really cute because we ended up making that change to make it blue and called Bubble, like kind of at the end, and I'm excited about it. I've showed you guys the other shades too, but I'm gonna put on a little bit of lighter brown. And I have pretty like dark, thick brows on my own, but I do feel like I never fill my brows in, but this does kind of fill in the sparse parts for me since I don't usually fill them in. I feel like it just gives me like more of a full brow. Eyelash curler. We also have these done, but we're gonna wait and launch it with a mascara, which I know you guys have been kind of waiting for, but I don't think that is going to happen now until Q1 of 2027, just because we have so many launches coming up in the next couple of months, and then it's holiday season, and I just don't want it to get lost in the sauce of holiday, and we're launching it with a retailer, and we want it to have like a big moment, so it's kind of the reasoning around that. This is the sample of mascara. It's gorge. It's like this dark brown, not even that dark. We tested a lighter brown, which like I personally kind of prefer, but I think it makes more sense for us to launch with like a darker brown, and if people are loving it, bring in the lighter brown for people who like really like a no makeup, like barely there mascara. Just going to do a little Palomino, definitely my most worn shade by far, but also on vacation just because I feel like I want to look super, super glowy and like I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. And then this is in our mini lip oil tube. This is our newest shade coming. This is not a final, but the color is, just the tube isn't, and it's called Seahorse. It's coming in August. It's this beautiful coral color. It's the same as That's what the toilet sounds like when it flushes. Sorry. It's the same like sheerness as Urchin and Jellyfish, but I do feel like you can kind of see the orangey tint it leaves. Okay, I think that's it. I love drenching myself in setting spray, or just a face mist. It's not even setting spray. Eberjay Group and Ritz-Carlton Group in Dubrovnik. I feel like I got a ton of color today. Morning. It is early. We set our alarms for 7:45 and we have to be down there right now. It's 8:30. We're doing a boat day in Montenegro. It is so beautiful out. Lucy made me realize how much I talk about sleep, and now I'm realizing it's like I talk about it on the vlog a lot too, but I slept 12 but I could have slept 4 more hours. Not 4, maybe 3, 2. But we have a big boat day and a winery visit with the group. I think not the full group. We're on 2 separate boats. So we're with like half the group on a boat. Really? Lucy made friends at dinner last night, so she's hoping that they're on our boat. I didn't even put on makeup yet. I brought a little bag to do makeup and I'll like film something because we just need to get up and get down there and get a coffee. Cute dress from Solid and Striped. I got the kids' cheeseburger. It smells good.
That looks like an adult cheeseburger. Hotel butter noodles is always so good.
Fire? Alright, today we have a sailing day. So I did a little workout this morning with the girls who are on the trip. One of the girls' names is Vida and she has an app and she hosted or like taught this workout in the gym this morning and it was really nice. We actually didn't go to the workout a couple of days ago because it was early and we wanted to sleep in and they pushed it back this morning. So I went to that and it was really hard. I feel like I look really tan or maybe burnt. In person, I swear it's tan. Today we're just gonna shoot content, lay by the pool, probably do some work. I have a call at 3:30 and then we have our massages at 5:30 and I'm so excited because everyone says they're unreal.
Cheers to Diane and Lindsay, you guys, the Ritz, so bringing us all together for the best week ever. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
Like, truly, thank you guys so much for the week. And we'll see you on the next one.
Hi vlog. I have been quite the bad YouTuber this week and it was just so busy on the boat, but we are now currently in Rome. We're staying at Soho House in Rome for 2 nights. I've actually stayed here before a couple summers ago and I'm coming back here in September because I'm going to another wedding in Italy in September and we need to come stay a night here after the wedding before we can take the direct flight from Rome to where my husband's family's house is in the south of France. So I'll be back here soon. I love it here. I'm doing a little makeup before we head to a wine bar. James actually booked us a little wine bar reservation. He is like obsessed with finding cool new places in new cities and he has like this trick on Google where he like goes to the news source when he searches and he finds new places. So he booked this for us randomly, so I really don't know what it is, but my sister loves orange wine, so we're hoping they have orange wine. And it doesn't seem like they have a ton of food, but we might just eat there, and if we want to get like pasta or something, we might just walk around and try and find something around there. We laid out for a bit at the pool today, but mainly in the shade because I feel like we've gotten so much sun, and I feel like when I get this much sun and I have this much of a nice tan, I really don't like to wear much makeup. So we're literally doing 5-minute makeup, a little bit of concealer is what I'm starting with. I'm also wearing this adorable top, but it's actually a headwear piece from Lucy's brand that she's launching next month. It is called Ditzy Headwear, and I'll show you the full fit, but it is so cute, and I'm so excited to be wearing it tonight. Shout out indeed. All right, let's see. I actually want to use Mink, which is our darkest bronzer, because I'm so tan. Like, I love the angle of our applicator. That's my placement. Gonna blend it out with our dual-ended brush. Fun fact about Rome is I actually studied here, and James makes so much fun of me because I always say like, oh my god, that's where I went abroad, like that's where I studied. But I actually didn't go abroad for a semester. I just went abroad to take one course over the summer, and my course was 3 weeks long, and I was only living here for like 3 weeks or a month in total. But I still count it as my abroad experience because I didn't go abroad my junior year like everyone else does for a whole semester. So this is my abroad city, so I love it. And the last time James and I stayed at Soho House Rome, we went to my old place where I like lived, and we walked around there and went to like where we ate at all the time. And it's just fun to be back here with Lucy. The Soho House like isn't in the middle of everything, but honestly we weren't looking to do a ton of exploring because we are pretty dead, but we are happy that we ended up doing a couple nights in Rome after the yacht because it's nice to just extend it a little longer over the weekend. And I do love it here, and we're gonna get some amazing Italian food, I'm sure. They also have the nicest gym ever here, so I do want to try and use it tomorrow. We basically just like caught up on some work this afternoon. We've been doing a lot of like content and uploading and shooting, but like haven't done a ton of the computer work that is required of being an influencer and creator, and also with SBE. So caught up a little bit on that today. I think I actually am going to take a call later this evening to go over our social plan for our upcoming butterfly blush cream launch that is happening next week. So I might be a little tipsy on that call. I don't know, I'm waiting to hear back. Oh wait, I like fully didn't blend out the bronzer on my eyes. Let's do a little bit of Ladybug blush. Oh no, my camera's gonna die, you guys. But that's basically it. I'm literally just gonna add mascara and lip liner. Done in 5 minutes. In lip liner, I'm using this Tarte one. You guys, I've literally been using 2 shades of this Tarte one for the past like month and a half because they're the ones I packed when I was moving out, and I have like a bunch of lip liners that I just haven't unpacked, and literally these are the only 2 I left out, so they're all I'm using. And this is the Deep Mauve. This is one I've been using at night, and then Soft Pink I use during the day. This is my Ditzy headwear as a top. Actually unbelievable. Like that was like as good as food I would have in New York. Like I New York loved it.
City of food.
It kind of is.
Really?
New York has the best food in the world, I think. That's why we're so spoiled. But James found it, he booked it for us. We sat across from the cutest, hottest gay couple ever. They were so cool. And we chatted with them the entire time. We had a curry chicken salad sandwich. Uh-oh. Help. Help, 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 help. We had a curry chicken salad sandwich, bruschetta, with, it was like chili oil and spicy. I'm kind of drunk. I've had 3 glasses of wine. And what else did we have? Oh, this like carrot hummus. And now we're at this gelato place that James and I ate the last time we were here. last day in Rome. I woke up and went for a little workout at the gym because I really wanted to use the gym here. It was actually really busy though. So I just did 12:30, but obviously they don't use miles per hour. So I was on like 4 something because it felt like fast enough. Maybe it was just 4. And then I did like a little bit of squats and stuff after, but I did not want to play like my dancing workouts in that gym with all those people. So I just stopped, went upstairs and had breakfast, and now we just got ready and we're gonna head into town, like into a different part of Rome, and do some vintage shopping and just enjoy our last day. Maybe have some lunch and then probably come back here, and then we have a dinner booked for this evening. I'm like honestly out of outfits, but I threw on this dress from, I think it's Nana Jacqueline. These shoes because they're gonna be so comfy to walk in, and then this brown little cap that Lucy said I have to wear, but I'm not sure if I can pull off. Alright, we're walking to lunch, and we were planning to go to this one vintage store that our friend recommended. It's been to Rome, and then we showed the front desk because we were like, do you know any food around here? And he was like, I'm gonna recommend a better vintage store. So we pivoted and are going to that, and he recommended a restaurant that he liked near this vintage store. So we're walking to the restaurant. It was like a 35-minute walk from our hotel, but we thought we would just get our steps in. Your shoes hurt? Okay, we need to get to this restaurant stat. Like 10 minutes, and I hope it's good. Probably need a glass of wine too. They said it's not as like touristy where we're going than the other vintage store is like really touristy in a very touristy area, and the guy who was giving us recs was like really cool at our hotel. Of the trip, I'm wearing this adorable set. It is from Ben Roy, obviously with my new glasses. Sorry, this is not the right angle, but love. It's making me look very tan, and I'm literally obsessed with the glasses. And we're going to this restaurant that I booked like months ago when I booked the hotel.